Thank you. We're here at the BC Legislature in Victoria, where just moments ago the United Nations for Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples became law. Joining me here today is Minister Scott Fraser. Minister, how are you feeling at this moment?
I'm excited, and I'm in disbelief because I can't believe this has happened. And we've just received royal assent to a piece of legislation that has not happened anywhere else in the world, and we have made history today. And by adopting the UN Declaration and bringing in the human rights of Indigenous people into law in British Columbia, it seems like that should be a no-brainer, that should have happened a long time ago. But we've done it today, and I'm hoping others will follow.
It's absolutely a momentous occasion, I know, for myself witnessing that here in the legislature. But for those across the country that are wondering now, what exactly does this mean for them and how will it affect them, especially here in BC?
Sure. Well, the bill itself, it's Bill 41, the Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples Act. It will provide a framework for government to move forward cooperatively, collaborating with First Nations, with Indigenous people in this province in a way that hasn't happened before. It provides a mechanism and a plan for working to develop an action plan together in collaboration on addressing legislation that's existing and new legislation that comes into being in this place, in this legislature, and making sure that it is in alignment with the UN Declaration, the values that are incorporated within the 46 articles of the UN Declaration.
What does this mean for big projects, say like the Trans Mountain Pipeline, where it's currently being built right now? What does this mean right now? Because there are a lot of First Nations that are opposing that pipeline.
Well, going forward, this will mean that when a project is being developed, right from the very beginning, Indigenous people that are affected in their territories, their input will be taken in a real and meaningful way, including traditional ecological Indigenous knowledge will be a part of that right from the very beginning. So if there are challenges with the project, they will be highlighted from the beginning of the project. The proponents will know those challenges. They'll have an opportunity to try to address those right from the beginning. In this way, we can build, I think, it's in no way impeding projects. Good projects will go forward in a more streamlined way. They will not be, because they'll be better projects. By being informed by Indigenous people that are affected, those good projects will move forward in a more streamlined way. And if there are challenges, the proponents will have an opportunity to address those right up front. Again, there's more transparency, more predictability and certainty on the land base. And also, we can't forget that the UN Declaration, the Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples Act, is about human rights. It's about enshrining the human rights of Indigenous people into law. So it's about making this province more just. And that should not be overlooked. When we're talking, often the conversation goes to major projects, but it's a lot more than that.
Amazing. Congratulations, Minister.
Yeah,
thank you very much. Back to you in studio.
I'm so glad you're here.
Absolutely. Thank you.